cups of tea at the ready. It's time for another Neptunia Mk2 part. No idea why I've started this part that way, but, you know, it felt like I should liven it up a bit after what the hell we just went through with that ending. I only drink tea from Leanbox, you know, it seems appropriate. Anyway, we're before CFW Magic once again, and what we're doing here is basically there are a few scenes we've not seen with the chirpers involving Vert and Noire that involve CGs. So obviously we're going to show them before I cut to the start of the next chapter, which is just after we've defeated CFW Magic and she's spilled the beans about, ha ha ha, you've actually been working for us all along. Moo ha 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 ha. You know, the usual. Anyway, we got the massage scene here with Vert that's in Rebirth 2. That's the one I was like, which one is it? I forgot which one. So let's have a look. My shoulder's hurting, blah blah blah. Is it because my chest size has increased while I was a hostage? It's possible. We're obviously not doing the mid-level explorer because that's for Conquest. And we don't want that again. My shoulders are rather stiff. That's awful. It's probably because you've been sitting all day long. Try to stretch every now and then. Sometimes I move around when playing games. Are you saying I should get more into it? Please know that both working and playing games are done by sitting down for the entire day. If you just sit around for so long, of course you'll get stiff and sore. Please go out and exercise a little. I'd rather not. Look at this giant pile of video games piled up to the ceiling. I must finish at least one of them. Don't say such childish things. Is it not natural to become enthusiastic about something you truly love? You're insisting on staying inside? Don't be repetitive. Very well. At least let me massage your shoulders. You'll feel better. What a lovely offer. That sounds nice. Should I change into a swimsuit, or should we just wear bath towels? Either way is fine. My HP will increase if my score is high enough. Perhaps she should use some of the physical oil. You play games way too much. Don't be such a sack of potatoes. 3 years ago, you'd have been a good sport about this sort of joke. Just go and get ready, will you? If you take too long, I'll massage your breasts with dexterity oil. Oh my god. Oh dear. You plan to enhance the accuracy of my chest projectiles? Yeah. Okay. That is a terrible idea. Alright. This feels endless. Just follow me. Chest projectiles? Lie here, face down. Sure, be gentle, please. Seeing her like this, Vert's skin is extremely beautiful. Her bust looks squished by her body. Drool, slurp. Oh dear. Chica, aren't you starting? Oh, I'm so sorry. I was hypnotized by your bare skin. I mean, I just zoned out for a second. Oh, okay, well, please begin. Sure. Stay calm, Chica. The purpose of this is to heal her fatigue. Don't carry any of those impure thoughts. That would be ridiculous. First of all, Vert and I are in a purely platonic friendship. Alright, I can do this. I'll start from your shoulders and work my way down your back, if you'll excuse me. Right there. Whoa. Got really high pitched then, it hurt my throat. Right there, or here, or there, or wherever. Yes, there, yes. Oh, this is amazing. I just noticed. Nothing to do with what's on screen right now from your point of view. On my other screen, my separate screen, when I went high pitched, it really spiked the audio. I may have to fix that in post. I don't know. Anyway, Vert, please control what noises you make. I'm trying, like, it peaked. It peaked. I can't help it. It feels so good. This is enough for your back. Pant. Chica, you're quite the masseuse. Said ma. That's weird. Don't say that. I'll massage your feet next. There are tickles. No, you're tickling me. I don't know why I'm putting on such a weird, like, over-the-top British voice that's high-pitched. I don't know. I just feel like I should. Wait, I'm being serious here. It really does tickle. You must... Vert, please resist the urge to thrash from side to side. It'll be over soon. I know, but I can't help it. Oh, I'm so sensitive to this. I can't do it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Phew. Now I'm the exhausted one. It's over, Vert. Oh. What's the matter, Vert? My. You're so cruel, Chica. I told you I'm very ticklish, but you didn't stop. That's just because if I stopped in the middle, you wouldn't feel better. Yes, I suppose my body does feel lighter than before. My shoulders are quite relaxed. I'm glad to hear that. Was I a good helper? You always are. Thank you, Chica. Oh, that's a nice way of putting it at the end there, isn't it? Right, that should be it for Vert's extra scene. So let's go see what I believe is one that was taken out of Rebirth 2. Yes, taken out. So, Noire is what we want. We are Neptune's visiting today. She's bouncing around there as a chirper with hearts around her. Not that I'm happy about it or anything. Of course not. Hey, Noire. I'm gonna buy a swimsuit. Got any idea what'll look super sexy? This is odd coming from you. Maybe you should stick to a white school swimsuit. Alright, Noire's recommendation has been received. I'm gonna get exactly what you said. What? Neptune? That was a joke. What? It really reals? I was serious. Not allowed to joke around. I'm sorry, knowing you, I never expected you to take it seriously. Don't pout. Here, have some of my hard candies. Yeah, hard candies are ass-kickery. Alright. Great, now that I got some candy in me, what kind of swimsuit are you getting? I have one I purchased 3 years ago, so that should be fine. I only used it once before getting captured. How's the size? Maybe it won't fit, since it's 3 years old and stuff. That worries me. I'll go try it on. Give me 1 moment. Yeah, because I don't remember the CG existing in Rebirth 2. I just don't remember it at all. But anyway, thank you for waiting. It doesn't feel small, but how does it look? What? Are you staring at me? I see. My perfect figure has rendered you speechless, has it not? How do you like that? My perfectly shaped and firm breasts, my constricted waist. Are you jealous? I can't do the snirk. I can't hold it in anymore. Noire, I had no idea you were so silly. What? What's so funny? It's inside out. What? Do you mean my swimsuit? Hey, you need to speak up earlier. I'll go change right now. That was pants-splittingly funny. I haven't laughed like that in ages. I hadn't worn it for a while, you see. I can't help that I wore it wrong. It was all inside out and stuff. And you were like, how you like my body? Isn't it so perfect? Or whatever. That settles it. From now on, wearing your swimsuit inside out is gonna be referred to as Noire style. Don't give my era such a weird name. Oh man, I gotta tell Vert and Blanc. No, please, don't do that. I'm teasing, of course. Using me with the white school swimsuit, so now we can call it even Steven. No worries. Your secret's safe with me. Well, when you said it, how you did, it didn't sound like a joke at all. Can't believe I took you seriously. You made fun of me first. I say you got your just desserts. Fine, it's not nice to make fun of someone, even as a joke. I regret it. Oh, my dear, Nep Jr. is calling me. Hey, what's shaking? I'm at Noire's. Oh, listen to this. something awesome happened here. Noire was showing off her swimsuit to me, but Neptune. And she was all, you know you can't refuse my bombshell body. Isn't that so funny? You just promised you wouldn't tell anyone about that. No. The end. There we go. Right, so I'm going to make a cut now, and we'll be after we've just defeated CFW Magic and basically got to the new chapter. It'll be when it goes like chapter 6, because it's chapter 6 we're going to, isn't it? We'll find out in a second. There we go.
Evil's fading silhouette.
Ooh. I have blundered yet again. Never did I reckon they would be engaged in such a thorough ploy. So R4 is getting revived? It's safe to assume so. I've gathered enough accounts to verify a tremendous power coming from the graveyard. Bah, I thought we were winners because winners don't use drugs. That's a reference. What's gonna happen now? It's said that R4 is an evil deity who exists only to devour Gamindustri in its entirety. If this old bedtime story is true, Gamindustri is most certainly doomed. Yeah, some bedtime story. Why would ASIC want to bring such a demon back to life? Maybe some people long for the sweet release of death. Such cults have always existed in some form. And like most cults, those involved on the lower rungs are innocent, blissfully ignorant of the truth. Thinking like that, I almost pity them. Yeah, but all our jabbering isn't gonna change the situation. We just gotta go beat up R4 and stuff, right? She's called the deity of sin for a reason. If defeating her was a simple matter, we'd be done already. If we don't beat up R4, Gamindustri will be destroyed, right? I think our choice is kind of obvious. Yeah, the superheroines of justice will defeat the evil deity. What an intense final battle. Yeah, let's beat her up. She's no match for Lowee's twins, just another dummy who's gonna lose. When I hear you make all these crazy speeches about not losing, I feel like it's stupid to sweat the small stuff. But you know what? I'm right. No matter how much we rack our brains, there's only one thing we must do. Time is of the essence, I fear. We must counter while she remains in the Gamindustri graveyard. When she steps onto Gamindustri's mainland, it's game over for us. It's do or die. This will likely be our final battle. I apologize for making you engage in such reckless skirmishes. We're not strangers, Histy. Stop being such a worrywart. It's our duty to defend Gamindustri. As Lowee's CPU, I'm interested in the deity of sin supposedly born in my land. The final boss battle is the most basic conclusion to any RPG. I'm always so excited to face them. It's gonna be fine, Histoire. We'll definitely return victorious. Yeah, she looks certain. Please do so. I trust you all to go and save Gamindustri. I don't. Just saying. Right, let's go to the Gamindustri graveyard then see what awaits us. Can't be good, whatever it is. I mean, since we've been here already, we'll charge straight on right there as soon as possible. And I can talk about like little changes that are coming up. I've mentioned before that I had an idea of what I wanted to do next year in terms of like splitting up like what's the best way to put it? It's like I explained it well in a Patreon post. I will link the Patreon? Yep, the Patreon post. That's what it's known as now, Patreon. The Patreon post down in the comments, and you can all go have a little read. But it's basically, we're going to be jumping over to the 3 series system that I had planned, where it's like 1 series is voted for by the Patreons.
I found something good.
Yeah, alright then. 1 series is basically I decide the game because I want to play it, I'm interested in it, that sort of thing. And the 3rd series is any new release.
Today's my lucky day.
I suppose it is. But the 1st series, the Patreon series, it's like while
What is this?
the patrons I can't decide what to call them. I want to call them Patreon people.
good.
The patrons. I don't know. Patrons? It'll be patrons, won't it? The patrons decide which game it is. It's actually like all of you who decide what goes on the list to be voted for. Right, I'm gonna make a save and build up some SP, so back in a second. There we go then, all sorted, let's proceed. It's Trillion once again.
The annihilation of all.
There she is. R4, the deity of sin.
Heavens, what an ugly deity.
Bit rude.
If everyone knew she looked like this, I wonder who'd be dumb enough to follow her in the first place.
Probably someone by the name of Underling. Sounds a bit constipated, if anything.
Gust senses no signs of intelligence. I'm not sure about that. Hearing her voice strikes a very sour note with me. A manifestation of negative energy. That's all R4 is.
Maybe we shouldn't sit here and philosophize her existence. She's recognized us as a threat.
If anything, sort of sounds like a drunk who's mad and sort of like wandering around the room like, you can't say that to me. I'm gonna hit ya, you come here, and then falls over and, you know, collapses on the sofa or something like that.
Uh-oh, what do we do? We don't gotta think about it. I'm in battle mode. Target R4.
Whoa! She looks so tough! Awesome! This is so sweet!
You get too excited, Nisa.
This hyper motivation is hard to keep up with, even now at the end.
Great! Once we defeat this baddie, it's back to playing Army Men. We've gone through a lot of drama, both good and bad. We'll beat her. Yes! Let's erase her from our world!
Alright, calm down, don't go Conquest on us. Dear.
Don't underestimate me because I'm just a candidate.
Gamindustри's peace!
Alright, it's like Nisa just completely interrupts what Uni's saying. It's just like, alright, fine. Relax.
Annihilation to all.
Yeah, we got that. She's hitting quite
My turn?
hard. So we want to get in there, hit it like we mean it. Surround it, buff up, etc., etc. So let's have a little go at it.
Justice
Ferocity.
Blade!
Now the health is dropping quite nicely though, so it does feel like we can actually do something here.
Justice Blade!
Let's stand by.
Let me handle this.
Uni, you stop heading this way. Won't HDD Uni yet.
I'll snipe you. There! I'm confident
Definitely
about
sounds
my
constipated though. Definitely gonna go with constipated there. But yeah,
my turn, isn't
the 3 series system, I want to mention more about that before we move on. It is basically, from your point of view, nothing much is going to change on the channel, but you basically get a say in what comes up. It's basically, way back in the past I had the idea of the viewer's choice, which is still ongoing. It's just most people don't realize it's still ongoing, because the choice was do the SAO games.
Somewhat serious.
I'm still doing the SAO games. That was a viewer's choice. That was a viewer's option. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do them, really. It's like I thought about doing them. I thought I'll see if people want me to do them, and it was like, yep, people do. So we're still doing that one as a viewer's choice. So that one's stayed around for a while, a long while.
I'll defend
But yeah, so it's like, if you want to suggest anything for the vote that goes on Patreon, do go down to the link I put in, I'll put it in the description and the comments, thinking about it. So go check down there, follow the link, and just let me know, Gust is dead, and just let me know of like a game that can, could be good for the channel, or maybe you want to see it or something like that, you know. It's like, there is some rules in place, like no fighting games, no bullet hell games,
I'll defend
and no
Gamindustри's
rhythm
peace.
action games, because if I don't enjoy those, it's not exactly worth doing, really, is it? Because it's like, it would disobey my one rule, which is to only play stuff I will enjoy. Like, if I stop enjoying something, I will fully just, you know, stop playing it. It just feels like the right thing to do. Like I did with Persona 3 FES.
I'm confident about
Now,
that.
speaking of Persona 3 FES, that is currently, as I'm recording, the only suggested game
I'm confident about
that I finished Persona 3 FES. But there is one rule. There is one rule in this whole situation. It's like, I will only play a game I don't like
to all.
if there is another reason I can enjoy it.
Annihilation.
And there is another reason I can enjoy that game now. Let's put it like that. I'm not gonna say what it is. Most people know. Ask around if you don't know. But there is a reason why I could enjoy that game on a different level than just, you know, enjoy it for the first time, blah de blah de blah. But there's definitely another level to that game that would be funny to actually finish that game off now. So it's like I could get through that game for that reason. So that's the first one on the list.
But my fate won't allow
So it's like, yeah, and anyone can suggest a game. Anyone can suggest a game.
To all.
But only the people who are patrons can vote for the game. And that's sort of, I say sort of, it is a reward for the people who have supported the channel, basically. Like, directly supported the channel. So it feels like they should have a say in the direction
My turn?
of the channel. That sort of thing is like, they sort of like get the final say on the vote of what we do. It's like, you guys get to pick the games. They get to decide out of the picks which ones we do. Seems fair to me. Gets you all involved, whether or not you're a patron or not. Seems like a good idea to me. And again, there is some more rules on the Patreon, that's the word, Patreon
Last blow's all
posts
mine.
that I've linked. We'll give you more details on what's going on there. There we go. Finally defeated you. Again.
No more.
Did you witness the power of Lastation CPU?
I did, yeah.
Level up! I feel energy flowing through my...